The Assam-Tibet earthquake of 1950 stands as the most powerful earthquake ever recorded on land, with a magnitude of 8.6 on the moment magnitude scale. Its epicenter was the rugged terrain of the Mishmi Hills in northeastern India, where the collision of the Indian plate and the Eurasian plate unleashed seismic fury. In Tibet, the earthquake triggered colossal landslides and extensive land cracks, dragging entire villages into rivers. India didn't fare any better. Landslides and collapse of natural dams obliterated 70 villages. Approximately 1,500 people died in India, while Tibet's death toll was over 3,300. And this is the mildest of the tremors we'll see today. That's right, we're taking a seismic journey through history to explore some of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. But before we dive in, let's get the basics straight. Earthquakes occur when there's a release of energy within the Earth's crust, usually caused by the movement of tectonic plates along the fault lines. This movement generates seismic waves that spread throughout the planet, causing the ground to shake. Today, we'll see how these powerful vibrations can destroy entire cities and reshape the geography of the planet. Which earthquake generated the deadliest tsunami in history? And why didn't Earth's most powerful earthquake kill many people? Those answers in a minute, but first, let's make a stop in North America. In 1965, an 8.7 magnitude earthquake originating from Rat Island triggered a massive tsunami, with waves exceeding 10 meters tall landing on Shemya Island, located 304 kilometers away. Part of the Aleutian Islands in Alaska, Rat Island earned its name when rats from a shipwreck arrived in 1780 and invaded the place. The rats were exterminated in 2008, and the island is now called Hiawatha. The islands are located on the boundary between the Pacific and North American tectonic plates, which makes it susceptible to seismic activity. Fortunately, since there are very few people living in this area, the damage and casualties from this powerful earthquake were relatively minor. Okay, moving on to 2010, we arrive in Chile, where an 8.8 magnitude earthquake rocked the coast of the center of the country near the city of Concepcion. Lasting approximately 3 minutes, the seismic event caused widespread devastation, with buildings collapsing in several cities. The quake's intensity was felt across vast distances, reaching as far as Sao Paulo, Brazil, 4,620 kilometers away. Waves as high as 15 meters inundated the Chilean town of Constitucion, accounting for around 150 of the 525-person death toll. Tsunami warnings were issued in 53 countries, initiating preventative measures worldwide. But thankfully, the waves lost strength before reaching the coasts of California, Hawaii, New Zealand, and Japan. Chile has a long, tumultuous history with earthquakes, and this is not the last time you'll see it on the list. Do earthquakes make you nervous? Well, hit that subscribe button to get survival tips that'll keep you rock steady. Now, let's venture into the remote wilderness of Kamchatka, Russia, confronting the seismic fury of November 5th, 1952. With a magnitude of 9.0, this earthquake rocked the remote region of Severokurilsk, situated on the Kuril Islands. Residents were alerted of a tsunami risk, prompting them to seek safety on higher ground. However, many returned home after the initial wave, mistakenly assuming the danger had passed. Unfortunately, the town was hit by a second, more destructive wave that caused even more devastation. Over 2,000 people died as a result of the tsunami, nearly half the town's population. Moving southwest, we continue with the Tohoku earthquake, the largest ever recorded in Japan, reaching a magnitude of 9.1. It struck on March 11, 2011. Approximately 72 kilometers off the northeast coast of Honshu, Japan's largest island. The earthquake's immense power shifted Earth's axis by an estimated 10 to 25 centimeters, while Honshu itself moved 2.4 meters eastward, and the accompanying tsunami wave was equally devastating. When installing seawall protection around Honshu, planners hadn't anticipated the possibility of towering waves exceeding 40 meters. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, the waves crashed into the Fukushima nuclear power plant, triggering a meltdown and the release of toxic nuclear waste. The disaster killed over 22,000 people. But as horrible as it was, our next earthquake was 10 times deadlier. The massive 9.1 to 9.3 magnitude earthquake that struck Sumatra, Indonesia in December 2004 was centuries in the making. The Burma microplate overrode the India tectonic plate in a geological process called subduction. The earthquake caused an astonishing uplift of over 20 meters on the ocean floor. The resulting tsunami wave, reaching over 30 meters in height, devastated coastal areas in 14 countries. This natural calamity resulted in the death of around 228,000 people, with Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and Thailand experiencing the majority of the fatalities. It continues to hold the record as the most potent earthquake documented in Asia, and is regarded as the most catastrophic natural disaster of the 21st century. The disaster highlighted the need for improved early warning systems and disaster preparedness measures in vulnerable coastal communities. This next one is the second largest earthquake ever recorded. The Great Alaska Earthquake struck on March 27, 1964, with a magnitude of 9.2 and lasted almost 5 minutes. It occurred on the fault line where the Pacific Plate is subducting beneath the North American Plate, known as the Alaska Aleutian Subduction Zone. Anchorage, the biggest city in Alaska, only 121 kilometers away from where the earthquake started, got hit the hardest. Many buildings in the downtown area were wrecked, and the roads and sidewalks sank into oblivion. The resulting tsunamis caused widespread damage along the Pacific coast of North America, with waves reaching California and as far as Hawaii. In total, the earthquake and its aftermath claimed the lives of 139 people, making it one of the deadliest earthquakes in US history. Our journey ends in Valdivia, Chile on May 22, 1960, where the most powerful earthquake ever recorded rocked the planet with a magnitude of 9.5. The 10-minute quake caused several landslides across Chile's coast and rural areas, blocking roads and making it hard for rescuers to help. After the earthquake, 25-meter waves smashed into coastal cities, making the destruction even worse. Hours later, tall waves would also hit Hawaii, Japan, and the Philippines, killing hundreds of people. Despite the scale of the disaster, Chilean citizens were alerted to the impending danger by powerful foreshocks, which helped them prepare for the worst. Still, around 5,700 people died that fateful day. The extreme power of the big earthquakes and tsunamis we saw today has prompted scientists to develop new safety measures. From improved early warning systems to enhanced building codes and evacuation protocols, these advancements have helped communities worldwide better prepare for future seismic events. It's always good to be prepared, especially if you live in geographically unstable areas or coastal cities. Would you recognize the signs of an impending tsunami? Do you know the mistakes that could cost you your life? Check out our video, The Worst Things to Do in a Tsunami, right here on How to Survive.